Hey everyone, the Lord spoke to me two important things concerning the California fires, the place where it started, and also the Santa Ana winds, which is also called as the devil's wind. And also the place where it started is Skull Rock. And if you look at the Skull Rock today, the place is taped with police tapes because that is in north of Palisade. And as you look at the map, this Skull Rock trail is closed, and technically this is the place where the police have set the perimeter with the tapes for investigation as one of the potential start of the fire. The last time you and me heard about the skull is the Golgotha, the place of skull where Jesus crushed the head of the enemy and conquered sin and death. This is so important in prophetic, where the enemy is trying to have a last chance. And God told me today, I was talking to someone and ministering, and there was a name, Atalaya. Atalaya came. So Atalaya name is basically, she is the queen, and she was the daughter of Jezebel. Jezebel was a Phoenician princess, married Ahab, and both of them, they worshipped Baal. Baal sends fire. That is the reason why in the Mount Gilgal, both Jezebel prophets, the false prophets, they told, we lay the sacrifice, we will call the Baal, and then Baal will send fire to consume these sacrifices. It's a practice in Baal worship that the Baal sends fire, and it is known to the prophets of the evil Jezebel. But it did not come, because the fire of God came and nullified all the fire of the Jezebel, false prophets, and also the Baal's power is completely pushed back. I wanted to really pay attention towards Atalaya. Atalaya, what happened to Atalaya? God raised Jehu, and Jehu dismantled Jezebel, who worshipped Baal. And Baal sends fire, but Jezebel was dethroned. So after Jezebel was dethroned, Jezebel's daughter came into throne. And Jezebel's daughter is Atalaya. And Atalaya had sons. But Jehu not only dismantled Jezebel, Jehu went after Atalaya's sons and eradicated them, knowing that Atalaya, after ruling for 6 years, she retaliated and found every royal lineage and royal heir of David. She started to eliminate them, except one. And I want you to read that history. It is in the Bible, in the 2 Kings. You can read that. It is so powerful. The reason why I am saying this, finally, Atalaya was eradicated. But this whole fire, the strong man behind this is the Baal. Baal constantly desires the children and all the things that is concerning the children. This is so important. If you look at the devastation of the fire, of all the things that's going on in Palisade, with ravaging all the homes and everything that you are seeing is unimaginable. So that is really what you are seeing here. In addition to that, it all started with this one specific fire in the place called Skull, and it is triggered by this wind called this devil's wind. Just imagine that the Lord told me that there is a spirit of Atalaya, the retaliation spirit, because God raised Jehu in this time and the season where the nation America is changing the leader. We have President Trump coming into place, and there is a spirit operating against Jehu. And even today that spirit exists. That spirit always sends fire. And that spirit always been entertained by harming children. California is the state where 66,000 children were lost in 1 year, each year. Number 1 in the whole country. for losing the children or children gone missing. And that increases every year. But that spirit was constantly under control. But then now the spirit wants to retaliate by sending this fire in the place called place of skull, in the trigger point called devil's wind. This is unbelievable. God told very clearly, bind the spirit of Baal that is trying to take a legal ground, take a legal stronghold against California. This needs to end. I come against every principalities and powers, every spirit of Baal. God told me in the month of October, go to California in January. So I booked the tickets. There's a prophetic conference coming this Saturday and Sunday in Los Angeles and also in San Francisco. If you are around Los Angeles and San Francisco, I encourage you to come to this prophetic conference. We are going to have a powerful time. Powerful breakthrough will happen. Yeah, come to this conference. You can see albertmilton.com/events. You can able to register. It's going to be a blessing. Greater things are going to happen and powerful things will happen. Visit my website and I look forward to hear from you. God bless you. Take a moment to share this with others. And church needs to arise. God tell the church to arise and pray, push back the darkness, take the land for Jesus. And God will do mighty things, marvelous things. God bless you all.